Check this out, all for us. Promised you a big screen before, but I happen to be in Fed Square today and they're putting up a bigger screen. That thing at the front, they've been in the process of hoisting that while I'm here, and it's the old screen is behind in that scaffolding, but by the end of today that new screen, which is bigger than the old screen, will be in place. Now if I was being honest, they're not actually doing that for us, but it's pretty goddamn good timing that we get a flash news, even bigger screen for December 1st as one YouTube gathering, Federation Square, Melbourne. G'day viewers, I felt inspired to come down to Fed Square and give you a couple of updates for a number of reasons. The first thing that springs to mind is we are in the middle of 3 days of mid to high 30 degrees Celsius temperature. For those who aren't good with conversions, that's 90 to 100 Fahrenheit. I shit you not, summer's here. On the day, December 1st, it could easily be this hot. It could be hotter. Mind you, it could be half this temperature and raining. But I got my hat, I'm wearing sunscreen, just repeating, hat, sunscreen, sunglasses. You got to do it, people. This, by the way, is an Akubra. You want to be taken seriously. No other shirt, no other hat to be caught with in Oz. Now, the other thing you'll see me doing is the Great Australian Salute. New bit of advice, insect repellent. You've got to bring some. This place is freaking swarming with flies. It'll drive you crazy. So remember, bring your sunscreen, bring your insect repellent. I tell you what, just to punish people, I will bring extra sunscreen and insect repellent, and I'll charge you $5 a hit. That's right, I'll use mine on you, $5 a hit. Unless you're really hot, then I'll apply some for free. You know I'm looking at you, Mighty Thor. So, other updates apart from bloody hot, covered in flies, bigger screen. The venue for the night party. A few people asked me, are under 18s allowed to go? I did check, and sadly the answer is no. Licensing laws are pretty tough here in Melbourne, and I want to put a big thumbs up to our man Damien Estridge, who put in a huge amount of work trying to find somewhere that would allow under 18s, and it's just not going to happen. And us over 18s are really selfish and want to get hammered, so it's a licensed venue, over 18s only. And just in case someone had the great idea of, hey, I'm going to bring a fake ID. One of the reasons the venues are so tough is the cops do come through sometimes, and the penalty for fake IDs is a bit harsh. So that's all I'm going to say on the concept of someone having a fake ID. Now, you can probably see there's something going on the stage today, and I did get a message. Someone said, oh my god, I saw it's World AIDS Day at Fed Square on Saturday the 1st. Is that going to interfere? No, we're actually working hand in glove with the World AIDS Day people, the Burnett Institute. I've actually set up a YouTube channel for them, and there's going to be some interesting content coming there. I'll be pointing you to that when it goes up. It's actually an extraordinarily good thing for us that the World AIDS Day concert is on the Saturday, because that means there's a bunch of stuff on here that we didn't have to do. There'll be bands on all day, at least half a dozen bands, mostly local Melbourne bands. Actually sound pretty good. I'm hoping to get some samples of some of their music, maybe do an interview so you know a bit about them. And there's some that aren't confirmed that are name bands. In fact, one of the not 100% is one of my favourite Australian bands. So I'm not going to say them yet in case they can't come, but there could be some big names here on the day, or names I like anyway. Depends what you think is a big name and what you like. But bands all day, which will be good. So there will be stuff happening all day, food stalls, a lot of interesting things going around on the day. So if you get bored pointing cameras and talking to people, there'll be a lot of distractions. There's a lot to do in the general area. I have said before, if anyone wants a bit of a diversion, I'm more than happy to do a walking tour of some of Melbourne's back alleys to show you things you might not have found yourself if you're not local, like those artworks and the alleys that I've put in a few videos, and there's a few other things too. Okay, camera off me for a minute. That's Fed Square just there. Just thinking, of course, a lot of people are going to hang around past the Saturday. This will be here on Sunday and maybe beyond. Might be looking for some recovery type options for Sunday. There's a lot you can do. There's Federation Square there, the Yarra River right here. Go on a cruise on one of those boats if that's what floats your boat. to Corner Frays. Actually a little fun park over there with a big Ferris wheel on it. That actually looks really cool at night. I've got some nighttime footage I'll put up for comparison. See what that looks like. But yeah, you're only limited by your imagination, really. You could find somewhere to have a barbie, hey, if you want. You're right here in the city. Tram's going down there. Anyone wants to, get you on a tram, take you down to St Kilda Beach. Play at Luna Park, have a barbie down there. Lots to do, people. Looking forward to it. Gonna be a big day or a couple of days if you're up for it. Okay. Dude with bad timing. Well, really, I've got bad timing, I suppose. Where is he? Someone's chopping down a tree. There he is. Dude's chopping down a tree, ruining my shooting. I'll sign off for now. Catch you later. Okay, one more warning about the heat. I'm back home now, and we had a little garden party on the weekend, soiree, and I had my candelabra out, and I put a bunch of new candles on it and had them on for a while, and I left the candelabra outside, and this is what the heat did to it today. It has just absolutely made these candles collapse. They got so hot they couldn't hold their shape, and they're completely collapsing. The Melbourne sun can do that to you too, people. Come prepared.